go. Hi guys, and welcome to today's Bitcoin USD breakdown. Of course, we are on the 1 hour charts. Now stick around because I'm going to tell you how I made 2% here, and I also pulled out with another 1% in this trade. So how I made 3% from these two small trades here. So obviously when we were looking yesterday, this is when I said I hopped into the market. Basically when I came around, I saw this candlestick close, and then on this candlestick afterwards, I actually woke up and I hopped into the market, right? So you can see that from the previous episode when I was talking about this is what was happening. I said you might not want to hop in because the market had started to fall around here. But I thought that because we'd come up, we got this initial retouch here. Remember, big candle wick, but smaller body, and then lots of little candlesticks around it. Perfect. You could have waited for this re-entry as well, or on this one. It looked really good. It looked really promising. I put my stop loss up here. I even thought about re-entering on this part just here, and then putting my stop loss somewhere around here, but I was already hopped in and entered the trade. So because we had this nice retouch on this pivot line, we have all this price action that looks very much like this, which we previously talked about, which looks very much like this. One trade that we definitely hopped into. We missed out on this top one, unfortunately. As I was talking about entering here, I did manage to hit this one, but then again, we see the exact same market structure, and lo and behold, I'm hopping in. So let's see what actually happened here. So we had quite a fast move to the downside where I got tapped out on, obviously, on my 2% trade here. This could have been a potential re-entry for you as well, because it's come up into the exact same area. If I draw out a line right here, where you can see, oops, sorry guys, where you can see that this candlestick has come up to this area here, where all these candlesticks have either closed on or are wicking through. So it's obviously an area of quite some, I should say, importance, because these are where all the orders to the downside are coming. How do I know it's where the downside orders are coming? Because of these wick structures, because of this retouch. It's gearing up to fall down, and of course, it does. It falls down. Now, unfortunately, I believe it starts to go up from this position, and we're back here, and I've literally pulled out at this current point in time, but I pulled out with a percentage. Now, this is where I actually pulled out, in fact. Yeah, it would have been just here. No, sorry, it would have been on this candlestick just here, so 0.87 is what I would have made. Now, why did I hop out here? Remember how I said we are using the EMA as an indicator of when to hop out in the market? We push down, we come up, we hit here. What that could just mean for us is that potentially we're just using this as a trampoline and it could fall back down. But look at that push to the upside. Now, luckily I hadn't moved my stop loss, because usually when it gets to 1%, as a rule, I put my stop loss at break even. Now, I'd forgotten to do that, which luckily gave me the opportunity to still get my 1%. Because, of course, we come back down and we break just below here. But I already know that the market is trying to push up. Why? We've got a massive bullish movement that's come up here. We're obviously searching and have come straight back into this area. That's very unusual to come all the way back to where we started. That's very unusual. So we've got a lot of bullish momentum. As soon as it came down here, I was like, okay, well, I'm definitely hopping out. Hopped out, and of course, I was right. So that's very lucky there. So 0.87 plus, we'll say 2% right there. That's 2.8%, roughly 3%. So, you know, it's very handy with one trade, considering earlier in the week, yeah, I made roughly 6.19, but I also made another 2% here. So we've made roughly, what's that, 12% in this week, which is crazy, which means that we are currently sitting on 32% for 4 weeks. 32% in 4 weeks. So we're pushing up, and we should be on track to make 50% within the next month, I should say. I mean, this is a really good run, guys. Like, we're doing extremely well here. So that's why you really want to stick around. That's why you want to learn, right? But what am I looking for the rest of the week? Something along these lines, because we don't actually have a new lower low. In fact, we're bouncing off this line again. It's indicating to me that the market is being bullish, which is really annoying because I just wanted it to continue to come down and would have been fine. Of course, that didn't happen. We have the exact same lows here, almost a triple low that we're looking at, a double low here. This is, I mean, that would indicate that the market is about to just absolutely shoot up. Maybe come back up into this area here. And then we might even look for a sell opportunity here. Something like this. Right, where it's going to come up. We'd get a sell coming for another low before it pushes up even higher. That's what it looks like at this stage, that we are actually really trying to, for some reason, push up. However, what I will also note is this. Orders. Buy orders. Buy orders. Buy orders. Buy orders. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 areas where there's going to be a lot of orders. If I really wanted to smash the market down and I was a whale, this is the perfect thing to do. All I would do is something along this line of maybe bring it down one more time, come up, and then shoot it down. Why is that really handy? Because if you're a whale, you can't just put $1 million into the Bitcoin market like that. It's near impossible. Why? Bitcoin is a finite resource. There's only so much of it in the world. And it's not like these big corporations can just chuck $1 million into a sell. What they can do is chuck smaller amounts of money, artificially push the market down. If they take out all these buy order areas, what happens? Everyone that was in the buys are now either taken out, the stop loss has been taken out, they're forced out of the market, etc. That creates a lot of space because all these people are now forced out of the market. They have to close their positions. With all that space, they can now put in a $1 million sell and continue it down to the downside. I don't know if you've seen on Instagram lately, but some Chinese whales have been dumping Bitcoin, and it's been pushing the market down. If I was them, I would just continue to do the exact same thing and make a lot of money. That's what I'm looking at for the rest of the week. It's Saturday and Sunday. So is that actually going to happen? Probably not. We're going to be waiting till the Monday and the Tuesday. But please stick around, guys. Continue watching, because I can actually, well, over the past 4 weeks, 32%. I can't fake these. So obviously, giving you the right kind of answers. So hopefully, you trust me and you come back. But anyway, guys, have a brilliant day, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.